What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to American Truck Simulator. I had to think for a second, and what are we even going to play? I'm just doing a little bit of clicking here with some things on the computer. We'll get rid of that. We'll do that, and I'll unmute that desktop audio. And excellent, that's worked. That has worked. I'm satisfied. Just got a few. What's going on here? Right. Okay. Rightio. So. Cool. I'm just doing a little bit of housekeeping on the computer. Right. That can go. Awesome. Cool. Superb. Now, let me just get into the game. Cool. So here we are playing American Truck Simulator. American Truck Sim. One of my... I mean, I don't mind American Truck Sim. Just a bit of casual driving. Anyway, so we got a job here. Ready to go. I just went to the car joint and picked up some vehicles we got to deliver. So let's... Not that one. We want this one here. So, yeah, we got a truckload of trucks. What are they? GMC, are they? I don't think they're Ford. They're not F-Series, I don't think. Or they, GMCs, I reckon. I'm making that call. Anyway, so our truckload of trucks. 200 and, 50 miles away? Up to wherever we're going, so let's go. Let's start our journey. And we're going to start it by doing some questionable manoeuvres straight away. Anyway, how's everybody been out there? Hope everybody's well. And if you're not... excuse me. And look, if you're not well, hopefully you get well soon. Speaking of well, shameless cross-promotion, but in this week's episode of the podcast, Friday's episode of the podcast, I'm going to have to talk about some... Excuse me, just touch on something when it comes to wellness. So, that Big Mac idol. I wonder actually what sort of, if this truck has a Mac engine in it or what. I wonder what sort of engine it has in it. I'm not sure actually. And also I wonder if it's maxed out to its full potential. Maybe when we get to wherever we're going, we could probably go to a workshop and just check out its statistics. Drivers made us $2,000, which is good. Isabella M has leveled up. That's good. So our Hyde drivers are doing some good stuff for us, which is good. I have had a ponder and a think about the Hyde help. Excuse me. Because I think I've got... In regards to trucks, the base model, Mac, and then whatever the next model up is for the two drivers. So I thought, what if I just bought like the same truck? So we'd be like, well, we'll get a mid-range truck, and then we just buy that all the time. Spec it out the same. Have like a fleet of... fleet vehicles that are all the same. So maybe we could do something like that. I have thought about that. And also, when we get to Euro Truck, which won't be next Wednesday, but the one after, our mod truck, for reasons, doesn't have engine noises. Like, it has noises. Excuse me. It has noises, but just not an engine one for some reason. So we may can that and buy an in-game truck. This one still works. I'm not. I did look at that mod because it's on the Steam Workshop and it hasn't had an update for a while, so I might can it. And also because I'm running pro mods, I think, because that's a pretty hefty, complex sort of mod system. I don't particularly want too many mods in the game, I suppose, especially when you're doing map ones. I don't want too many, I guess, conflicts with things. So anyway, we can talk about that when we get to Euro Truck, but that's what I'm thinking with that. But in regards to this, the Mac, I do quite like it. It's pretty old school, retro looking. I'd love to tow a load of logs behind this. I think that'd look pretty cool. It's going to go green soon? Surely it's got to. I was just going to say, those lights on the opposite there were red. I'm like, come on, green lights. Past the chevron. Oh, Mr. Whippy, ice cream there. And there we go. Cool. Whoops. Ah, oh, right, so it's 35 now for some reason. And now it's going to go, what, back to 60? 70. Now it's, what, 60? These speed limits are, okay. Whatever. Just do what I'm supposed to. Now we can go 70. Ugh. I don't know if this truck actually would get to 70. That's fair cooking. Especially in something like this. So. Anymore. Oh. Could you tell me how you feeling? 'Cause I don't like you anymore. Excuse me. Oh, now we got to 45 in whilst we're going through Rosa. There we go. Beautiful. Do I have to slow down again? Yes, we have to slow down more. Oh, payday advance. Going down Route 75. It's like we're just not quite going fast enough to get the lights whilst they're still green. We better stop for that one. And whilst we're here, I'm going to have a sip of my coffee. I need to spin it around so I can actually grab the handle and not the side of the cup. So I apologise for any sipping and liquid consuming noises I may make. And we're off. Excuse me. Bit of classic Nescafe Gold. Is that the world's most happy cattle? I've been told happy cows in Switzerland, apparently, by somebody who allegedly had been there. Rightio. And I say allegedly because I did tend to ham things up. So, I'm not going to say that their allegations of being in Switzerland ever are incorrect, but you're like, yeah, righto. They love to tell stories. But not necessarily, not necessarily overly engaging ones, could I say. Oh, that's that truck we parked up beside lights earlier, I think. Same one. I know, black trucks. I guess it's the same similar shape. Kenworth. Oh, excuse me. Alright. So, cruising speed of 54. So let's cruise. We can crank it up. 65 we can do now, apparently. If she'll even go that fast. Maybe if we're going down the hill, I don't know if... It actually... Oh, 70 we can do now, so... There's a bit of work, I think, on the gears and etc. This truck to just give us a little bit more power. Apparently, the speedo there goes to 80. Apparently, we're like cooked at 56. Doing a bit of autosave there for us. So I think. Yeah, as I mentioned before when we started, I think when we get to town, we will go to a workshop or something and just see if we can maybe spec up the engine or the gearbox or something in this. The transmission. We'll see how that goes. I can hear the dog. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. Oh. It's raining. He might not like the noise of the rain in his old age. He doesn't go well with when things sort of change a little bit, or if there's some unusual or different people visiting, or even if my brother brings his dog over, or if he doesn't cope too well with that, which is unfortunate. But he's about 17 or 18 years old, so I think he's doing okay. We just need to try and get him a little bit more active, and get him walking around a little bit more than what he currently is, because his rear end is not great. So if he just did a little bit more walking, or was just a little bit more active, I think he'd probably be okay. Oh my. Excuse me. Now I need to turn off here, don't I? Yes. Up where that truck there's going. Is this one here going there too? No. These mirrors also, I'm not a huge fan of them, because just simply because of how far I've got to turn to see them. Even that side one. When you drive some of the modern trucks, is that you can sort of position yourself, say like this for example, where you can see at the front still quite well, and also see the mirror. But with this, it's a bit hard. You got to be like this, and you can't really drive straight when things like that. So anyway, let's put our big lights on while we're down these quiet side roads. So we've got another 100 miles to go, so we'll be at our destination swiftly. And there's a car ahead of us. Not one coming towards. Excuse me. Oh, I'm a bit throaty tonight, aren't I? Our Volvo over there, scooting past. So, should probably turn out, put our lights back on low. We don't want to blind old mate here ahead of us. And we are going to have to slow up for this T-junction as well. Wellity. Oh, what are we? We're basically in a... Oh, going to be traffic lights is there? We're basically in a town. Oh, there's a stop sign. How's this work? Like a regular T-junction. Oh, great. Because that Tesla should go. Because if that truck's going, we're going to go too. Because they're going to hit him before they hit us. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Ooh. Ned's Bar and Grill on you, Ned. I did think that it stops on there. I thought we might be parked there for a while. I thought it could be an opportunity to have another sip of drink, but I'll do it now. And we just ever so slightly strained that left lane. Nobody beside us. So that's okay. So is this dual carriageway? So we're going to have to go Let's get over early. Let's turn our indicator off. Okay. And there's our mate in the Volvo going. Up there, we can go around here. Look at that. Golden brown, texture like sun, raise me down with my Manchurian throughout the night. No need to fight. Whether a sound that's golden brown. I just one day, sure I'm gonna sing. I just gotta be here singing a little bit of something like that or whatever, and I'm gonna, because I put these VODs right over onto YouTube. Shameless self plug here. Hop on YouTube, Luke Who's Live, and you can see all the streams. And so I put them up over there. But I feel that one day I'm going to sing a little bit of something like I just did in a stream, put it on YouTube, and I'm going to get some sort of copyright strike. I'm sure, but hasn't happened yet. I have actually had a copyright. There has been a warning, I think, on a game. I was on when we were playing Civilization 5. One of the VODs I put up did have a copyright infringement, apparently, because it was in-game. Well, like, it was in-game music. So I was like, okay, even though the music plays throughout the whole game. It was just one little section of like 20 seconds. It's like, it's a problem with that. Like radio. Like, but I'm not monetized or anything, so it doesn't really matter. So it's like, okay, won't monetize that video. I don't need to. So. Right, that's. Whoops. Okay. Oh. Look okay that way. We'll look okay that way. So do a California roll. I think it's called. I have no idea. Through there. And still got about 14 miles to go. Okay. What? Oh, that's not 14 miles away. Right, whatever you reckon, game. I'll have to do some sort of complicated maneuver to get there, do we? Some sort of loop. Or what? What is that? I'm intrigued by this. Okay. Where are we going? Rail. Huh. We'll see what pans out when we get down there. Seems interesting. We have to do some sort of loop, but whatever. Oh, let's go. Post Ed Express. Yeah, well, you're supposed to be FedEx. Federal Express. I think I have been here before. In game. Not obviously with you guys on the stream. But we go up over that bridge. Yeah, and we've got to like loop around and go back underneath it. Which just seems ridiculous to me. Because just there to the left is pretty much where we're going. But we can't just drive there, can we? That's where we're going. Excuse me. Yeah, whatever. Like, we're just going over there. That's where we're going. We've got to drive over it and then around it and flip it and reverse it. Cool looking International there. I mean, I don't mind the look of the International Lone Star. The big ones, I think they look pretty cool. They don't sell them here in Australia. I'd be cool if they did, actually, but I think they look pretty good. Imagine one of them towing a big road train with like 1,000 trailers. Right, we're okay that way. So we will just get around here. Right. Ah, beautiful. Let's play it safe. No. Yeah. Maybe I need to start, putting the effort in and reversing the trailers, like where they need to go. But, nah. Beautiful. Oh yeah, we'll go up to level 12 surely before we end tonight. So, I just wondering if we should go here, top off for fuel, which we got fuel for 1,000 miles. We probably need to have a rest, so I think we might. Oh, but we can rest whilst we're in transit, though, can't we? So let's just go back straight into getting another job, I think. Now, I can't remember. Did we have a conversation about trying to end up in Bellingham? I can't remember. Have we even been to Bellingham before? It's a good chance we have. I think we probably have. Anyway. Farmington. Rayton. Albuquerque. From Eddie's. Ooh. I'm intrigued to take this one simply because it's double trailers. So let's do it. And look at that, we just need to go up around the road, so that's pretty cool. Pretty good. Pretty good. Let's go up here then. Now, let's have a map. I want next rest stop 8 hours and 4 minutes. Right. I've got a Twitter notification on my phone. News for you about tennis. And I was like, it's not news for me because I hate tennis. Why? Oh, we're just going to go straight across there because why not? Yeah, probably need to keep our lights on a bit longer. What's the time? 5 a.m. Is New Mexico, like this area of New Mexico, particularly a farming area? Where we are at Tucumare? Or whatever it's, however it's, I don't know how it's pronounced. Down here in the south. Yep, we'll take that as it is. It's got the cog on there, you see, so we could change the trailers if we wanted to, but just keep them as they are for doubles. So pretty happy with that. So we need a rest stop in 7, we'll say 7.5 or 7 hours 45. So I don't know how long actually this job is. Or how long the estimated, estimated delivery time is. 6. Oh, well, okay. So we hopefully can get to where we need to without stopping for a rest. Let's double check that. 7 hours 40. So we've got an hour, about an hour and a half or so to spare. Which is good. And we've got, like, fuel's a non-issue. We've got fuel for 1,000 miles. This is only 750, so this should be pretty straightforward. I guess it's just straight up the highway. But when we get to where we are going, we'll fuel and have a rest. And what is happening here? There's no truck. Can we? Apparently we can go through that. Okay, the game's just having a little bit of a moment there, I think. No problem. Oh, we'll go left, we'll go right, we'll go left, we'll go right, and then we'll go right again. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Right, no cars. No cars. Right, and then we'll just go around here. Awesome. And then we'll go around here. Hartwood, Connecticut. Oop. Don't you love waiting at traffic lights? I mean, I'm pretty confident you actually don't, but... Oh god, their arms crossed. Classic. Yeah, easy. He was thinking of going through. Like, I'll snooze from his F650 or whatever it was. Golden brown. sun. Raise me down with my man Sharon. It's golden brown. It's for stranglers. Beautiful. Albuquerque West. It's coming up at you. I think we can get away with not having our lights on. What do you think? 6 a.m. Nearly. Looks pretty good. We'll keep them on. Just in case. Like it's still quite... It's not quite... Everybody else has theirs on, so... We'll just keep ours on, I suppose, until the game is like, the AI don't need lights on, so then we'll turn ours off. There goes Dope in his Mercedes-Benz wagon. Or a state. Golden brown. Texture like sun. Alright. See, she can't even get to 75 going downhill, this thing. So... Okay, what's going on here then? Better get over. Been a bit of an incident. What's happened to that truck? Nothing. Oh, mate, in his Hudson Hornet. The fabulous Hudson Hornet. I've been listening to an old-time detective stories, like radio stories, and I just really, sometimes you're listening, it's like, oh yeah, what sort of car are they driving? Oh, it's a red Nash, or they were driving a blue Hudson, new Hudson, or whatever. And like, wow, these car brands that used to be around and they're all gone. There's sometimes like mostly I would say they're probably like, they're driving a Ford, or it's a grey Chevy or Chevrolet. But sometimes you'd be like, oh yeah, in a Nash or a Hudson. Oh wow, it was white Chrysler. I mean, you can still get a Chrysler, you can still get a Dodge, but like Nash and Hudson. There was an episode, I think somebody's like, oh, in some flashy European cars, a Jaguar. I thought, oh, that's interesting. Like on a show set in Los Angeles, from the 50s. They're like, driving a Jaguar. I was like, wasn't expecting that, really. Meow. What's that? Audi, that thing? Ford, probably that thing. Ranchero. Is it No, I don't know. Ranchero? I have no idea. The Woody wagon thing. I wish wagons, honestly, would make a comeback. quite like a good wagon. Wagons or estate vehicles, what do you want to call them? There's still a bit of a thing in England, in Europe, I should say. The SUV hasn't quite taken off, or sort of shafted the traditional sedan or wagon over there quite yet. I'm sure it'll happen, but if you want a wagon, it's interesting. Most of the European manufacturers make them, so. Yeah, you got a BMW, Audi, Benz, Volvo. I think they all look good. Renaults. The Peugeot, I think it's the 508 wagon or estate, whatever you want to call it. I think that looks pretty good. I'd probably go for one, honestly, if I was for the fam. I'd be like, we're getting one of these. Mrs. Luke, and she'd be like, okay, yes, dear. Most likely not. I'm sure there'd be an in-depth conversation. What's this? Global Mills. Oh, GM. Cool. Are we going to get him around the outside here? No. Shucks. Oh, there's a car there. See our wipers off. Oh, come on in your Escalade or whatever it is. You big caddy. Three hours 47 minutes. Might just check this. Rest stop 4:45. Oh, we've still got time, which is good. Before we need to stop for a rest. Oh, look at that. And we're doing the speed. Oh no, we can do a bit faster. Go a bit faster. Now we're going to be boxed in right upon this Cadillac. Don't slow down. Could have been a bit dicey there. Was it Tramway Boulevard? So we got anyway 2 hours to go. So sorry, 200 miles. 200 miles to go. Lucky this isn't real time. Ooh. Getting a bit close to that truck. Louisiana Boulevard. Okay. Look at the frog. We're going to go on here. Santa Fe and Las Cruces. Oh, great. A bit of a spicy incident happening there by the looks. Right, great. This is going to add, a bit of time on our trip, which we can't exactly afford to do because kiddo. We're under the pump. We need to rest. Oh, well. Extra, what, 30 or so miles on. At least, you know, fuel's not an issue. It's just we might get pinged on the rest stop. – 24/7, Lord Lackey. Rio Bravo Boulevard. Right. Ooh. Ooh. Well. That was not great. running into the back of that car. Looks clear that way. Yep, she's all clear. Right, beautiful. Oh, I've got to break wind. Hold on. There we go. Possibly risky, but nothing bad. Nothing bad happened. That's 4:12. Still got 40 minutes, I suppose, up our sleeves on the in regards to the rest. So just very mindful of that. Oh, well, at least it's only 200 miles now, the trip, which should have been, you know, we should only have like 150 or maybe less to go. But anyway, there's an incident on that ramp up here, so we had to detour, which is, you know, less than exceptional. Less than ideal, even. Alright, we'll get over in front of this, I don't know, Camaro or whatever it was. Ford, probably. Man. I feel like it really needs another gear. There we go, we've got one. But, you know, revving its head off. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,000. Revving at 15. 15,000 RPM. Only at 65. Ooh. Hello, Sam. Look at you with your little sword. It's been slow thus far. Slow night. Where are we headed? We are going somewhere. Oh, I've done it again. Second truck I've run in. Truck? Car. Where are we even going? Farmington. New Mexico. And we're taking whatever's in this trailer. S-crops, apparently. I think if I click on this... Tyres. Okay, we're taking tyres. Special crops. Could be. Whoops. Well, it's got S crops on the trailer. Trailers, plural. It's raining up a storm here. Is it? Yeah, it's been raining here too this evening. And sort of overcast, drizzly all day as well. It's raining up a storm. Hallelujah, it's raining up a storm. Hey, hey. Sure. Oh my. We should negotiate some terms at some point in the near future. You know, the wheres and the whens. Probably the when. Don't kiss on the first day. Sure. Just so you know. Oh, because you're so respectable. Yeah, you've got a reputation, of course, to uphold. Okay, you can hug. Okay. But can we, though? That's the real question. Can we? Oh, somewhere. I don't know how long ago it was. Month, 6 weeks. I don't know. I had a haircut, and I also knew there was somebody selling on you, and they were like, "I know we're not really supposed to do this, but they initiated one." And I was like, "Right, okay." I've just skipped, like, the rest stop, right, 2 hours, 40 minutes until we're going to be in trouble. We've got an hour and 40 to apparently see ETA. I'm just keeping an eye on that. I don't want to, run into 2 cars. I don't want to get fined for avoiding sleep as well, or get into some sort of situation with that. Do you have an OnlyFans? No. No. Should I have one? Are you asking for a friend? Oof. Blimey. I reckon I know another person who probably would as well. Yeah. X's and O's. You could colour this. Do you think there is one? I don't know. There probably is one. Oh. Oh, I was going to say, what's that yawn? That's my yawn. I don't know. I guess it depends if legalities of it. I don't know if this is a conversation for Twitch chat. Whoops. Have these sorts of conversations with Nick and or Helen, do you, Sam? That'd be a bit spicy, wouldn't it? Would it get to Nick Tick or the Nick Flick? Or the Nick Knack Paddywhack? Give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. Ooh. So what the driver's yawning, much like I'm trying not to do here whilst behind the wheel. Jeez. You've got to make a naughty joke, but I'll refrain. Yeah, well, I mean, mod privileges are in jeopardy, I'd suggest. You know, you're a cowboy now. So does the drive... Well, we've still got an hour, 20 minutes until we need to do a rest stop, and the little bed's gone red, so... I guess maybe if it gets under 1.5, it must go red. I would suspect. Let's get over to the left lane here. Oh, yeah, I'm... Oof. Yawning. Ooh, loan installment 5,788. So we can't. Like, I am slightly frustrated with the loan because I can't. You can't pay bulk like installments off. You can either pay it's like the whole thing, or like nothing. You can't go, oh, I want to pay 10 or 20,000 off. If I could, I'd pay like 50 off our loan. But that's not something that we can do. Volvo Trucks. What's that, farming simulator? Oh, we're in Farmington. Oh, Napa? Right, so we will go in here, HMS, which might be tricky because we've got these doubles on, so... Is this going to want them straight on? Here? Good. What am I hitting? Oh, that. I don't know how well we're going to do getting in here. Has it happened? We're snagged on something again. Oh, right. Well, the trailer's snagged on the top of the building, which isn't great. You know what? Let's just do that, and we'll skip. We'll skip the park. Are we gonna go? Ooh, we're close to level 12. Cool. So we're just gonna go for a drive. Just gonna go for a drive downtown. I'm fully aware I'm getting tired. Stop reminding me. So we're going to go down, we'll just go down to the Volvo dealer. And we will have a spell. And also while we're down here, there's a garage across the road we could purchase. So we'll just drive in there, and just so we have that, you know, discovery, as it were. And then we'll go across to the Volvo dealer. Have a rest. Repair our truck, and I'll have a look at if we have any other like upgrade options in regards to engine, etc., or if we're like maxed out already. Because we might have gone full hog, like straight up with it, but I do feel we could do with a little bit more engine power. So we will just stop over here. And we'll have a rest now. Actually, there's a good chance, yeah. As soon as I stopped and hit enter, I was like, they're not going to be open when we wake up, so we can't go and look at options for this, because the... Oh, okay, apparently that doesn't matter. Okay, we will repair that. Cool. Now, while we're here... Engine. Oh, no, we have more options. We do have more options. So that one... has a little bit more torque. Less horse. And let's have a look at the transmissions. And we have the top. What's that one do? No, that all sort of goes back from what we've already got. I'm not a guru when it comes to... Yeah, so that's what we've got. That gives us more. That gives us more options, or better, with heavy and hills, as opposed to what it is. Engines. We're sort of as best as we can be with the engine. I mean that. Yeah, maybe, but anyway. So it's almost sort of as good as it can be. Anyway, let's have a look at the market here, the job market. That's almost pretty much back to where we went. Oh, sorry, where we've come from. I want to go west. Now, we could take that. What's that one? Flags. I feel like we've been to Flagstaff about 1 million times. Honestly. I don't actually know if we've been to Rayton. I'd be interested in taking one of these. Let's do Rayton. Well, you know what? Let's take... What's lighter? Does it tell us the weight? Apparently not. Heavy cargo. Look, we'll take that simply because it's not heavy, but same money, so whatever. We'll go over to Rayton, even though I want to go more west. Yeah. So, yes, so I'm sort of driving away from where I want to be going. But oh well. So what's the Sam? Have you bought yourself a bicycle? Better turn your lights on. Imagine if that happened. Shocker. At least you didn't go well. That's sort of my thing, I suppose. I go well. Ooh. So we'll do this delivery. And then we'll wrap it up. I'm just wondering, we should still have... I wonder how far this trip is. We should have fuel. Enough. I'd imagine we'd have to have 650, 700 gallons. Fuel for 650 to 700 miles still. I would assume. Right, let's do that. And we are taking those tyres. Thanks for refilling the fuel. Oh yeah, because it's a special load. No, I didn't. Not particularly interested in that. I think that it wouldn't really. I think one of the candidates or the incumbent would make it uninteresting for me. If that makes sense. I bet it was, yeah. I saw it all over. You could watch it live on YouTube and everything. I was just like, I can't deal with that. But here's a thought. Are debates even worth having? Because people are going to vote for who they're going to vote for already, surely. And if you look at one half of the media, I'm sure they'll be like, this person did great in the debate. And if you look at the other half, they'll be like, yeah, our bloke did awesome. So, I don't really know if debates... why... and also, why... I also feel like, why should we even care? What some redneck cowboy country does, in a way. The incumbent's probably going to get back in. So, because people are pretty stupid. There's some hot stuff for you. Some hot takes. I haven't done a very good job here, have they? Clearing this traffic out of the way. Jeez. With our, huge tyres. And I feel like a debate's just like a fancy word for argument, in a way. Maybe you could deliver some new tyres. Oh, maybe you could deliver me some new tyres. What, if you need tyres, do you? Well, you only had tyres not that old on the Zook. Maybe you could get some new tyres on the Trek. A bit less rolling resistance, it might roll a bit easier. There's a thought for you. I think the tyres, new tyres, well, quote new, I think I've done about 700 or 800 kilometres on them, but the tyres on my bicycle, I got new ones. And I think they're better than the old ones. I think they roll a bit easier, have a bit less rolling resistance. Now here's the thing with doing the special loads, top speed of 40. We can't go any faster. We're maxed out. Speaking of tyres and the bicycle, I got a nail in my tyre Monday. I got home and I thought I was a bit of dirt starting on the wheel, so I went to flick it off. It was like, oh, it's a nail in there. So it hadn't gone down. I'm not sure how long it had been in, or I picked it up from. It hadn't gone down or anything, so I was like, dope speeds the whole time. Yeah, well, I mean, he doesn't play the game properly, does he? Did you watch him today? He was playing American Truck Simulator for like 10 hours. Was it 10 hours? Maybe not that long, but he was. I didn't. Yeah, he was streaming today. Good old dope. I watched him yesterday though. Okay. He was drawing yesterday, I think. His comic. I can't remember where he was. Yeah. Is the music back? He would have background music, but it disappeared for a little while. Ah, yeah, doing for dope wax. Yeah, see, he had music in the background of his streams, and it disappeared for a little while. I think while he just sort of figured out some copyright things for Twitch. But yeah, the music's back again. So I don't know, I think might have been having a little bit of trouble with like stream-friendly music, so you don't get pinged. So like a copyright infringement sort of situation, but yeah, the music's back. So. He's got a YouTube channel. It's called Dope Smells, I think, and he just smells various car cleaning products. I don't know if he's expanded from that. I've never watched a video, if I'm honest, but that's how at least it started. Been going for I don't know how long, a couple of months. He's been doing it. I just feel I should send him like a jar of Vegemite and like, smell this. Or something. He'd be like, oh, it smells not fruity at all. So I think, so you can see Dope's face. Can't clean your car with Vegemite. No, you can't, but you can smell Vegemite though. Wish this state police would go slightly faster. No. Have a one-night stand. I mean, I don't know. I think you should know that I thought you'd know that I've no skills in that. Given, you know. Oh. Oh, yes. Classic. Classic smooth operator. Oh, is that truck been done? What's going on there? Bit of drama? Right, Isabella's made us some money, $3,189, which is good. Very good. So, what, 223 or so miles to go. Golden brown, texture like sun, lays me down with the Manchurian. I remember, I think it might have been when I last saw you, like physically, that is, Sam. I told you that thing, and you were like, yeah, I thought maybe. Well, I'm gonna talk about that thing on the podcast on Friday, or on Friday's episode, I should say. And I'm like, is it an okay thing to do? I suppose it's done and it's up. The episode's done, so too late to be like, oh, I don't know if I should have talked about that or not. But getting it out there. Ooh, she's struggling. Yeah. Come on, truck. This is a nice road, though. It's an interesting place, that's for sure. Oh, what's going on down here? Car's got his hazards on. Bit of drama. I don't think they're stopping for us. Or I don't know, are they? Oh, I don't know. Might be there to stop traffic so we can get around those twisty turns. It's interesting. If that's the case. Pass with care. Okay. If I need to. I didn't listen to all of it. But I thought it was like jazzy. That's about all I've got to say. I don't know. Because I'm the worst. Listen to the whole song and give me your thoughts. I'm like, I don't know if I really want to, though. Do it live on stream. Ugh. You're all about doing things live on stream, you're crazy. Wild. The police car nearly ran into oncoming. Yeah, well, I think the idea is that he gets over to the middle line to get the traffic over in their lane more. Because we're, whoopsie, we're a slightly wide load. Oh, it's not. Okay, it's shivers. There's plenty of cars behind us. Maybe he needs to take a rest. Maybe. He's getting drifty. Maybe he's on something. He's on the juice. My American truck mirrors. Well, it's got these big mirrors. Yeah. The little ones are just like little blind spot mirrors. Oh, come on, truck. She's cooked. She can't get up this hill. Well, I've got the accelerator flat in. Right, we're speeding up. Right, cop just there for reasons. I know I'm going faster than I should be, but we're on an incline, so I need all the, oh, this next bit that's coming up. Look at it. It's all this looks rough. This does. Is this, we're going downhill now, are we? Is that downhill, or is that going to be uphill, that neck? I mean, I assume we have to drive up there. Oof. This road, though. What a fun road. It's like a sidling, except better. Golden. Is this downhill? Must be. Oh, well, it's pretty flat, really, isn't it, at the moment? Oh, yeah, she's going down, 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 down. Like that song. Well, I can't say. Yep, right, okay. Well, when I finish this, this load, I'm going to wrap it up, so... Huh. I'll be back. Okay, then. I'll tell you what, I am just a little bit tired. We're off and running. Running. Right, it's been another 2.5 hours or so. So yeah, 10:55. Oh, we have to slow down because we actually have a speed limit through here. I was almost going to get ready to stop at those lights, but it's like, we don't have to stop. We have an escort, so we can go straight through. And I'll just get in behind this car a little bit better. The old state police. That guy they're taking a picture. I mean, it's not that exciting. We've just got huge tyres that we're shifting. It's like, I'll come and speed up because I need some power to get up this hill. Right, keep up the acceleration. Watch for rock. No problem then. Oh my. Ah, yawns. Oof. Savage. Alright, we'll go around here. Cool. Excuse me. Surely those police there got to be, like, it's set up like that so then they don't let any traffic through. I would assume. Right, we've got 60 miles to go. Oh, well, a little bit under. An hour and 18 minutes. So. Hopefully it won't take too long. I do like sort of roads like this, twisty and, you know, up, down, whatever, because you sort of have to there's a little bit more driving involved as opposed to a road. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, as opposed to like highway, where it's just you're cruising along, which is a bit boring, really. It's probably not really that great to be watching either, like for you guys on the stream. So I just want to do a quick look to see if there's still a heap of. I mean, the traffic behind us isn't that bad. Ooh. Like, there's still some there, but could be worse. Could be worse for sure. Rightio. So we've got to make a left turn, or we've got to get onto a highway up here by the looks. Also just like a left turn. Oh, no, it's a highway on-ramp by the looks. So I suppose we just hoon down there for a little bit and then we're going to be wherever. Where are we even going? Huge tyres. Where? Doesn't tell us. Anyway. Whatever. Oh, we're going to Rayton. Actually. Yeah. That'd make sense. Cool. So just when I was like, you know, highway driving, it's not really that great, and we're about to get on the highway. If that speed limit there is 75, we're going to do 40. Oh, we've 20 miles to go, so it won't take us long, hopefully, to do them half an hour or so, according to the game. But anyway, we can look at the traffic. It's not that bad, but oh well. Slow build up behind us, but that Jeep there could drive. You know, the cars that are behind us could go past us if they wanted to. Oh, well, we've got to get off the road up here anyway, so. In the city limits. Cool. This looks a bit. Oh no. I was going to say that looks a bit. No. Okay. I was going to move over into that other lane, but the. Right. Yes, Rayton discovered. Rayton, not Railton. Not Railton. Okay, cool. Looks like we can just drive around there. Why do the police cars so much? Oh. Well, it's a wide load. Really? They're everywhere. Yeah, I know. They are. Rail export. Hey, look, even the world's media are here. Tell you what, I've not done a great job there, have I? Like, I apparently can't even pull in. Oh, you can't be serious. It's going to take that. Oh, okay. Hey, and look at that, we've gone up to level 12. So we're going to go for a bit of hazardous cargo. I just want to have a look at the bank here, because I was just talking about this, right? So we have 360. I can't repay. I can take out another loan, but I can't repay like a bulk payment off this. So we've got here 129,000. So I can't be like, I want to pay $100,000 off that. I've got to let it go until I get. I mean, I can pay it all off if I have what is left to pay, but I can't make like a bulk payment on that, which is annoying. Also, while we're here, let's have a look at our garage. So we're at full health, 100%. How's this lady doing? She's going okay. And old snoozer, he's going okay. 2.5, she's 1.7, which is red, which I guess which isn't great. So she's making us $3,349 a day, which is good. He's making us $4,000 a day. I'm apparently making 16 grand a day, which is interesting. Anyway, right. So we'll just go for a drive around the road here. Actually, I'll turn off. Excuse me. Ooh, I'll turn off the flashes. Now, I'm surprised that the spanner... You know, yes, I am an old man. Classic trucker. I'm surprised that the spanner here actually doesn't have a rest stop there. But anyway, we'll drive around, we'll park at this workshop. The squad there working hard or hardly working? Truck works. Okay, well, we'll park up next to this Peterbilt. And we will repair, service, oil and lube, tyre service. Right. Well, there you go, everybody. What else have I got? Tyre, oil, and service repair. At Truck Works. HS Body. Radical Tyres. Yeah, anyway, there you go, everybody. American Truck Sim. Now, I just want to have a quick look here. Yeah, you see this here. It's got the, whatchamacallit, this. It's a high value cargo because it's got the checker on it. So whenever you get something with the checkers, right, the high value cargo stuff, you get a escort. Typically. So what can we take out of here next? That could be a good job. Take us up to Moab. Probably won't be there next time. So yeah, so it's yes, massive tech part. It's very descriptive, isn't it? Anyway, everybody, that's American Truck Sim. Hope you enjoyed it. Wednesday. Today's Wednesday, isn't it? Saturday, we'll be back. City Skylines. We'll be playing that again. And then next Wednesday, the always exciting train simulator. So hope you can join me for that stuff coming up. Of course, don't forget you can get the replay, catch the replays over on YouTube. So hop on YouTube, Luke Who's Live, search it up. Hopefully you can find it easily enough and watch the replays. Anyway, everybody, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you next time.